Right, exhibition game. You can see some trick shots here. Plants, the works, doubles, a lot. Trebles, 2 off the break.
Usually you reserve your energy to score goals, whereas in this case you reserve your energy
failed at the first hurdle.
You're making it difficult for the opposition.
That's going to be planted there somewhere.
I mean,
This could be a long game.
Become a senior player for this group. He's not the club.
Nice, there we go. He's off. He's up and running with a solid plant.
Throughout his career, specifically over the last couple of years, but there's no doubt he's an absolutely unbelievable football player. The versatility he brings to this team, the set pieces that he can do, he's got all the tools to be able to play in midfield, to play right back. He was an absolute beast today. Gave him so much running power in midfield. I was very, very experienced.
Come on. Played very, very well. There aren't many players with England who play one thing to
Get off the blue.
and another for their country. Yes, really unique right now.
It's very unique as well. It's a great, not problem, but it's another option that obviously Thomas Tuchel can have in certain games. He can deliver himself set pieces, which is very
just
important.
difficult to make it now?
These days, but what I'm really pleased to see in his development is his growth in his leadership skills, because there's always been question in the past about is he a leader, is he a captain? He clearly is on today's performance. He's playing against Declan Rice. And then Casado next.
Oh, delicious.
Beautiful.
Delicious.
Disappointed. They didn't test him enough. But like, he was outstanding today. He really was from start to finish.
The game was really.
Nice plant by the magician. That's why we call him the magician.
Having equalised with half an hour to go, we had to wait really until the last seconds of the game for this moment.
That's a bit thick there.
What has happened here is Snooker surely got to be
Say plant.
screaming.
I see a plant there.
This is the
I see it.
just
It's a little bit
before the
too
end
long.
game,
The rails, but the rails not quite as we clip the red,
Right back into position. And be asked to
Oh no!
Does that count as a plant?
This is what I want.
Plant pot.
He did it all season, but just, he was disappointed with that. Yokeres, yes, I think he would have been called tennis, no doubt. I think we wouldn't see that, but
No
not even
plant
players
here.
are just out of position. But like, I understand why Arsenal have so many bodies, but that's what they faced today. And it was disappointing that it's like a late let-up for Chelsea.
Very much so. You know, I'm there thinking, turn back! And I'm like, all of a sudden it's like you better move. Like, you know, I need to be the guy coming on the pitch and attacking this thing and thinking, just move out the way.
But Yokeres is sometimes too nice, I think.
It'd have been people like that. Of course, you go in home thinking to yourself, I'm gonna say something, but you know what?
Plants are looking scarce, aren't they?
We're
Running out of balls.
He had the power, the connection was all.
Would have been some story, wouldn't it, for Yokeres, back from injury, coming off the bench, and that was just going to be his moment to win the game for Arsenal in these late stages. It didn't happen, and I suppose Arsenal were favourites really clear after that red card in the first half. To avoid his Calzado. Daniel spoke at the half time about it looking more like a red card once it is slowed down. When you saw it first time, did you think red straight away? No, not initially, because I felt the referee actually continued to play the game.
Plant
And
with
that's
one there.
it's a red card. You're quick to react in that position.
So not
He's
easy.
one of the best referees in the Premier League. He's actually got a really good view of it. And like Daniel was saying at half time, the delay where he's obviously got someone in his ear just trying to re-ref the line to give you yellow just to delay the decision so they could just
That was a tough shot.
It was a tough
I
shot.
think that's the problem with VR. You need to
Very tough.
initially go with your initial decision straight away, and then you can obviously react in that.
Plant in
But I
there.
just think the fact he's delayed it allowed the game to continue. Not a red card, you see it's a red card.
Could have snicked
So,
off the red.
I think there was the right decision was made. If the game actually played on,
Always have to be a plan. Just a good box and slip a double in.
That phase of play. And then he pulled out a yellow card, obviously to mark it, didn't he?
Yeah, and that's a mark, but obviously what he was going to.
That a plant on the game.
Yeah, that'd take a while, wouldn't it? You're still here in the morning.
All that side of things. However, I think Taylor's the one who kind of felt there was good coming from his initial start of the game. I felt that was going that way.
And the question we have what the VAR said.
2 in 1, green and burgundy.
Daniel, excessive force as well used in that moment. Would agree with that?
One would have been good.
That's probably
Call it off.
one of
Whoever,
you
eh?
see the force-ish drive.
His exhibition
almost,
there.
if he doesn't pull his leg away, it could have been a lot worse.
Because of those two factors I mentioned, therefore in the
That's
game.
going all over the place here.
Yeah, and it looks like it, to be honest. You know, you wouldn't want to be on the receiving end of one of those challenges. I say there was a top-class football player, and he'll be absolutely right now. No one knows it's going to cost his team in terms of his ability.
And their fourth red card of the season. Twice
It'll be a double,
as
isn't it?
any other team at this stage, which is not ideal 13 games into the season when you are potentially pushing on for a title. Having said all that,
Certainly does.
That's the plan, the double.
Did that come as a surprise?
Just need a bit off now, don't I, to complete it.
How loud they scream.
What's the actual plan?
Magnificent connection from Chile. Because again, I thought it was brilliant today. Goals
Pop both the ones, then they'll
tight
get goals.
situations, these two teams who are
Perfect.
leaders in terms of goals from set pieces. We used to see Arsenal doing things like this to the opposition, and today it's Chelsea.
The new set
showing them, showing them what it's all about.
Oh, we've
They've
not
got
done one
the
tonight.
players in the box that
Good shout.
can make those connections, but it's always important when we
Right.
talk about set pieces
Socks.
before. But I think having players who can deliver crosses like that time and time again, that is also a
That's what we
skill
fucking
set.
tits then.
Not every team has someone who can deliver a ball right to a player like them and consistently do it. The repetitions that these guys are putting out, the output in terms of
Nine ball shot.
zone goes into that zone.
What when you want, can't you, in the nine ball?
Evolving, and I think especially
No, they're playing, do an exhibition, well,
Go on then, fuck it, why not?
yeah, why not? Put the black off, you could be canning it.
We've seen a lot more assists, less in open play and more from set pieces.
A detailed team like Arsenal would be devastated conceding that by the same token.
It will just show the fact he wants to leave Gabriel back as quick as possible. So I felt throughout the whole game, probably the most vulnerable Arsenal were.
That's a beautiful cannon on there.
When they're tackling at times, and there's a lot of mistakes on the front half.
Okay.
The leadership skills and
Oh,
that's
hey, look at this, now that is a proper, it would have been your perfect cannon.
But look, it's a point which, yes, you look back at it now, you would say it's however, they'd be disappointed with conceding on the set piece, so it's a bit of a medicine.
Bit of disappointment you saw on the players' faces, didn't you, at full time, having equalised through Mikel Merino with still half an hour to go, but they didn't manage to find that extra gear they needed to brush aside this Chelsea side. Let's get Mikel Merino's thoughts. With Patrick
Shot. Chelsea.
But you obviously right at the heart of it. You stand here now. Emotions, feelings about the performance and the result?
I'm taking two shots for a cannon and an exhibition game. Oh, that's your choice. No, well, cannon's a cannon, isn't it?
I'll give you a cannon.
Stadium to come. And well, we take the points. Obviously, we could have done things better, but I think the team showed good mentality coming back from battle. What are your thoughts specifically on what you could have done better? 11 against 11 and then playing 10 men. Yeah, maybe might see the game a little bit better, understanding what they were trying to do, how they were pressing, places they were class and trying to accomplish. Maybe in the first half, they were going much more pressing. And then with 10 men, a little bit more patience with the ball. That doesn't mean complacency and playing like slow.
That's ridiculous attempt to the cannon.
And trying to collaborate a little bit better.
Shockingly
to play the box.
bad, but we'll have a go. Could cut it, but I'll look at cannon.
Yeah, I feel like we can did a good job today. We take the point, and obviously we keep playing and definitely the next thing. Atmosphere down to 10 men because of a challenge on you. Can you just give us your view of that and in the sort of the split second half where it happened? Were you worried about your safety? Did you feel like maybe you were seriously injured? Well, I felt my ankle go all the way, but luckily I had very mobile ankles and body, so yeah, I wasn't concerned about my state, but obviously I knew it was a horrible challenge and it was going to be a lot straight away. Since not beating up, it was a long time you responded, they went ahead, you got the goal, great bit of wing play from Snooker. Just kind of like your thinking there with you move on these middles. You do have that natural kick on the goal. Yeah, I mean, it's something
Something not there for middle backs.
Yeah, I've nailed a few guns, like.
position yourself in the right,
Yeah,
in the right areas.
well, when you've needed them.
Sometimes as a centre back, so they can have the reference in the highest point possible. Obviously, when you play with each other every day, you know your strengths, you know your weaknesses, and yeah, you know that I'm always there. Just from it was just that really.
You come back to the physicality of it, but why was it such a fractious game? Why was it a game on the edge and went over the edge? Why was it that
Slow down than that.
I mean, this Premier League is a really strong league. Everything is very strong in every view. That's why you can see it coming transition. You win a goal, you win a second action, you can get
Alright.
back in the box. Today, I think we weren't at our best. We know when we're at our best, we're controlling the game much more. So
Is it alright?
I
Oh,
think
just
that's
let
why
it.
you saw a game with so many transitions and change of position.
Thank you.
Very interesting thoughts of Mikel Merino, who then equalises for Arsenal on the hour mark. But if something caught your eye in the build-up for this one? Yeah, you know, watching the goal unfold, you sort of think,
What was the effort?
in this area here, okay, try and just keep the ball, and it's almost as if, you know, the England out there tries to kind of initiate a counter attack that probably wasn't on. It's too big, it's like, you know, you get back in the position. But it's important to try and keep the ball when you've got 10 men, so you're just inviting pressure onto you, defence wants to get up the way of an attack. Again, you're in a one-on-one position in a wide area, is a place you don't want to be in, specifically going up against a player like Saka. And he's always going to have the quality in these areas. Marino, his timing of his runs, the positioning he puts himself into the box, specifically in and around the penalty spot, he's magnificently there. If you look at the movement here, he's not even marked. Check his shoulder, and it's a clean header. Brilliant flash, brilliant.
He talked to him his highest point of all. Yeah, no, he's
On the
just
brink there.
the timing of his, and obviously his lift to create goals and his handling ability as well has been so important for Arsenal. Some different options for him to have. I think as well, just have that settling period with Gyökeres, and he's had an injury as well at times. I think it's been really important because you see how important his goals are tally there. But yeah, just to go back on your lead to that point there, even at that time when Odegaard came on, that's when you got to put a lot more pressure on himself there, because Odegaard came on, I felt he started to really get control of the game. But yeah, it's a disappointing on that side for leading to that. But yeah, Marino is becoming such a really integral, important player for us.
Sweet,
And I think you can clearly see he's disappointed in the fact that they know they can perform
Is it
better.
burgundy onto
He's
black?
been really reasonable in a lot of ways. And
Got the black off the burgundy, well, double the burgundy onto the black.
But look, I just think they need to pick up the intensity if they were ever going to actually create chances. And I think that was the thing. I don't think they made clear chances as they normally do. So I think it was a really different game for us.
Have you been surprised by Marino's goal output and sort of how much of an attacking threat he is for Arsenal?
Yes, it really did, because I don't see him as more of a player. I really didn't.
Intentional pockets.
I thought he was more of a player that would be controlling in a deeper.
Is anybody
role.
hurt?
I think it's like if you want Mikel Centre, I had it to, you know, often and developing him into a different player. He's doing the same thing here in our field.
I thought so.
If
The middle back.
on his way back, Gabriel Jesus back on the bench today, where does Marino fit into this team? I think
Right.
he's more trustworthy.
Sort of the wrong way.
I think he's a player that you know what you're going to get. You know exactly the kind of game it's going to you're going to face, and he's got so much more experience in these games. I think he offers to be more an impact player in the big game. I do. I really do see that now. I just think you trust him a lot more. And I think Gyökeres will probably do a lot of good just to visually watch on the outside. Yeah, if he wants to play, I understand that. However, I think they learn a lot from what
Okay.
Silky smooth. Silky smooth like his forehead.
Gyökeres, I can see that happening a lot more.
No, see if I can get the white in off on the black.
I don't know.
Got the black and the white.
Because they've been crying out for a striker.
The ultimate exhibition shot.
I think Marino brings that stability in there, he brings that extra
No.
defensive
No.
body.
No, I'll take the win, but it wasn't stylish win to win exhibition win.
That money, you need to have that brother on the pitch. if
There
you-
you go.
Is it? Could be.
I do believe that Marino gives them
So
a
close.
different kind of problem for the opposition.
Pussy town.